Hi there, Evan here with Crypto and Markets for Wednesday, June 12th, 2019. Equifax had their report out of Canadian consumer delinquencies, and if you followed my channel for the last 18 months, you're not going to be surprised. They're on the rise. Again, this point can't be stressed enough. The housing market was the Canadian economy. The housing market was the wealth effect people were using to spend in the real economy. And I mentioned this in a video early last year as well too when I first started warning about this. And Better Dwelling actually brought this up in their analysis yesterday. Consumer delinquencies lead mortgage delinquencies. They start here at the basic consumer end and then proceed their way up. Car sales in Canada have been declining year over year the last 15 months. And we're just now starting to see delinquency spike in that area also. People now all over lease busters trying to offload their leases because they're at the end of the road and can no longer afford them. Again, we're seeing that start to happen as well too. And then the middle or later part of last year, foreclosures, powers of sale, the personal insolvencies, further up the scale, they started to pick up then also. So again, what we're seeing here is going to lead to an acceleration here. And this shouldn't be a shock to anybody. Remember, when the housing market was going up gangbusters, if you were ever having financial issues, so to speak, what was your number one option? Use your house. Well, that's no longer there anymore. And in fact, even now, too, I mean, if you really need a credit now, you're being forced into higher interest rate instruments, Because why? Lenders see what's going on. Lenders are having to make up for the losses that will ultimately show up on their books and have to reprice risk accordingly. That's all that's going on here. Oh, they're being forced into personal lines of credit instead of home equity lines. Oh, they're being forced into the private lender market instead of the ordinary mortgage market. Again, all that is a repricing of risk. That's all that is. Now, some of it, of course, was forced on by the stress tests. We can't doubt that. But in my opinion, even without it, later on that year, it would have started happening anyways. So, and here's one stressful point before I go. Here's one point I probably should make. Remember, even all my followers felt this as well too. How much we got laughed at 12 to 18 months ago when we started talking about all this. Remember, what I follow on this channel are leading indicators. They don't tell you about right now. They tell you what's going to happen a year or two down the road. And boy, have we hit the target. And remember, these consumer insolvencies are starting to happen as well. And we haven't really seen job losses accelerate too much yet. Think about that. So, I'll go ahead and leave it there. Just in closing, everything that's happening with the Canadian consumer today, we've been right on and will continue to be right on. We were the first ones to call it, and now people are starting to jump on board. All I'm going to say, smash that like button, leave a comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. Have a good